it's all over the news that the interest rates are going up, and we've talked about it on previous shows that there's been hints that it might be happening, and it's still not happening yet. Is that right, Jason?
Rates are still historically low. We have seen a small increase over the last couple of weeks, but if the Feds do increase the rates over middle of December, hopefully that'll not be a major dramatic change, but we are expecting some slight increases over the next few months.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of reasons to buy now. I mean, we've got housing stats from what's going on in Orlando, and it looks like on average that the overall median price has gone up 13% over the last year, which is quite substantial. So when you're looking at that, if you own your home and you're considering buying, that's a great place for you to be. And if you're looking at purchasing, then they were historically, it's like I always look at it, what happened when the market went up too high. The pendulum went way too high and the houses went way too high. So they had to come below. But, nothing ever stops where it should. So it's like that fast moving clock that went way too low. And now it came back to the middle. And we're still kind of recovering from that because some of those mid-range houses, wouldn't you agree, Danielle, are still kind of out there and still a little bit underwater from where they had been previously.
Definitely.
Yeah, so what we find is that, the amount that the overall price increases is really pretty normal and everything. It's not like the houses are too expensive, and I think that's something that's important for people to see.
I think the market's going to soar into 2016. Nationwide, I think the average increase for sales price in 2015 was about 5.5%. I think you've seen about a 13% increase this year in Orlando, so that tells us it's one of the hotter markets in the country. Mm-hmm. And I think we're going to see a tend for that to increase. I'm seeing a lot of second home buyers, a lot of investment properties being bought currently, and I think that now is a great time to buy. And please don't let the interest rates scare you, because I think it's going to be slow and steady, and I think now is a really good time to get in before the big change over the coming years.
Getting people pre-qualified and how important that is. And, there's some deals that fall apart because of the lender. And that becomes, and I'm not saying it's you, because obviously we work with you, and that's one of the reasons we do, because this doesn't happen. But it's because they're unsubstantiated pre-approvals that they get from different lending institutions, is probably the best way to say it. And they affect everyone involved in the transaction if they're not correct. It risks the buyer's escrow because they've, put the money in there on good faith that they're going to be able to get the loan, and spent money on inspections and appraisals, and then for everything to fall apart, it's heartbreaking. For a seller, if they pull their house off the market because a buyer is going to buy it and the loan falls apart, that's really a tough deal too. And the worst part is there is no recourse.